year is 1916, and the world is caught up in a war unlike anything anyone has ever seen. And nothing ever happens. Fritz is a narrative-driven RPG with real-time combat, set on the Western Front of the First World War. The player is Fritz, a German private on the front line of a bloody stalemate with the French. Gameplay is divided between two key areas, battles and roleplay. The battles are short, difficult, and brutal. The player is outmatched by the entrenched French soldiers and the thunder of artillery. The challenge is trying to survive while fighting enough to avoid charges of cowardice. The main part of the game is an RPG, where the player will go about the daily routine in the trenches and fraternize with their fellow soldiers. Character development of both the player character and the NPCs are entirely dynamic and dependent on the player's choices and circumstance, offering a different experience for every person who plays the game, as opposed to more scripted games, where events happen in a set order. The game is historically accurate, but also features more surreal elements to highlight the absurdity of war. The First World War began 100 years ago. With time comes the ability to examine history in a new way, an interactive look at a different time, with an eye on the very human tragedy of war.